Caleb Dressel leads the MVP battle going into this 400 medley relay on the men's side. He's got 36 points, Lily King second. Marco Koch currently third again. His 30 points all came in one race, so that was certainly the most brilliant race we have seen here on day number one. And here's a look at the lane assignments. What do you think here in this men's side in the medley relay?
Well, on
Roddy?
the men's side, Cali comes in with only the 7th fastest time of any team thus far, and you certainly like the way the Iron look. They've got a good, solid relay, first through fourth. I still like Cali, but they have 4 completely different swimmers swimming 4 completely different strokes than they did last week. Ress was on the B relay swimming fly. Dressel swam fly on the A. He's swimming breast. Stewart swam back on the B. And Mazrak, he's the only steady guy. He swam free on the A relay, and he'll be anchoring the A relay here. And there's Justin Ress. We just saw him win the 50 backstroke. Second in the 100, 50 freestyle. I like DC here.
Yeah, Jacob Pebley, Infinity, Giles Smith, and Zach Apple to anchor.
If they're close with 100 left, I give them a chance, no question. Is Zach Apple anchoring? 45-1. He hasn't been as sharp this weekend, but boy, he could let one fly. He could save it for the best, and DC would desperately love to have this as a skins tomorrow. You don't want to give Cali enough life into tomorrow. You know, this thing is far from over. Doesn't matter if Cali has a big lead. We got a big day tomorrow. Huge potential for a lot of these other teams to make some noise.
And now remember this, Roddy. We'll see Caleb Dressel swimming breaststroke here, but how much better will Cali be later in the season when they get Nick Fink back on their team?
And that's going to be a difference maker. I was talking to the coaching staff earlier about Nick Fink. He was back there training. He was working really hard, had an injured wrist, so that's really taking him out, but he'll be ready to go, not next weekend, they're off next weekend, but the weekend after that, he'll be ready to go.
DC, Pebley, the early leaders.
He's faster than last week. He was 51.2 last week, 50.8 there. And if you're looking for Ress, he's 51 flat, so again, a lot to make up here for Cali. And Iron, Saki was 56.8 on their B relay. He's the guy that won the 50. He swam the B relay last week. And he's letting it fly here early on. He's out in 25.9, has taken a huge lead.
Saki in the silver cap in the middle. Towards the near side, you see Infinity and the red cap. And right now it looks like Iron and DC battling it out to see who will pick the skins.
Well, Iron, if they win, you know they're going to go 50 breaststroke. With this guy right here, he is having a huge split. Saki, what a job for Iron right there, 56.1. Koch was 56.7, by the way, which pulls New York into second place.
All right, now it is Santos into the lead for Team Iron. Remember, they find themselves currently in third place. How big would it be for Team Iron to pick the skins?
Oh, it's huge. Absolutely huge for Iron. This is why it's never over. We've seen so many jackpotted points, and Saki looking really good. A full body length lead on the field. And Santos, check that, Santos is doing the job. He's out 22.9, and he's giving them a big lead at the end.
It is Iron followed by New York. Cali has moved to third.
50.4 for Santos, 51 flat, 50.8 for Coleman Stewart. The only guy that I think even has a remote chance at this point is down at the bottom, Zach Apple. But Iron is going to choose, checking the splits, the takeoffs, all of them safe. Nobody at this point. Zach Apple actually to be determined. So it looks like Zach Apple might have jumped on that relay.
Look at Zach Apple charging at the end, but it's the Iron. They've done it. They will pick the skins.
Iron iron will definitely choose the skins. And I can bet you they're going to choose the breaststroke, the 50 breaststroke.
Might see breaststroke tomorrow to wrap things up on day number 1, Rowdy.
No question, the men's 50 breaststroke. Let's go back to that. Saki was 25.5, a half a second ahead of Andrew. Now, if you're New York, that's what you want. You want the breaststroke. So, but it sure looks like on paper anything is possible. It looks like the iron is going to choose breaststroke, and you're right. We could have a double breaststroke. DQ is possible here, and no DQ there. I see, I don't know, very close.
Now look at the replay in lane number 2 on this transition.
That very tight. It didn't come up.
Again,
it didn't matter anyway. They were out of the money anyway. It was really Apple, and he was minus 0.01. Zach Apple was minus 0.01. You're allowed 7 100s. Cope, he was minus 0.07, so they were DQ'd. The DC Trident B relay was DQ'd. Here we go.
All right, the iron gets the final victory of day 1. They will pick the skins tomorrow, but day 1 belonged to the Cali Condors. What a day